My name is Trevor Herrington. I'm going to be doing a demonstration speech on how to effectively and efficiently serve a table at a restaurant. Start off, when people come into your section, on your empty table, you're going to have 30 seconds to greet them, give them your name, ask if they want anything to drink or anything like that, and that's going to start the next step, which is going to be a 2-minute drink period, where you have 2 minutes to go and get them any drink that they want, fill up their waters at their table, for example. Here's a water pitcher. Just fill up an empty glass, like so. And then when you set it down, there you go. After that, you're gonna then take their order when they're ready. You do not wanna rush them because that will just create a bad experience for the guest. When you take their order, you wanna be sure to repeat every order back to the table so that you can make sure that everything is accurate and correct when you go put it in the system. And then next, when you go and put it in your system, you wanna make sure that everything is accurate once again so that the chefs can see it and get the right food out to the right guest. Because if you're a guest and you had your food come out wrong, you'd be a little mad. Next is going to be ensure delivery and accuracy of the food after you've rang it in. So when the food comes up in the window, you're going to want to just make sure you run it out and double check, make sure everything's accurate. So if anything's wrong, you can let the chefs know before the table sees it. So when the food comes out, here's my next thing, the food. You're going to want to give it to the guest. There you are, sir. Is everything okay for your liking?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
After that, you want to leave them at least 2 minutes or let them take 2 bites of the food before you come back and double check and make sure that everything is correct for them and tasting good. And if it's not correct, you want to make sure to let your manager know so that they can discount, void, or even just eat completely for free if they have to, if it's that bad. Next thing up is just throughout the night or throughout the time that the table's there, you're just going to be mothering the table and just making a strong table appearance. Just make sure that they have everything they need. If they run out of bread, make sure to get them more bread. If they run out of water, get them more water, etc. Just make sure that they have everything that they need throughout the time they're here. Next is when the table asks for the check, bring it within 2 minutes. You don't want any later, you don't want any sooner, because you don't want them thinking you forgot, and you don't want them thinking that you're trying to rush them. So, when someone asks for the check,
Have the check.
2 minutes will pass, and you'll give them the check. Once the 2 minute passes, you just wait. You can just walk around, make sure your other tables are doing good. Go around, just fill up waters at other tables until you see the debit card or cash sticking out of the check. You never want to ask if it's ready because then it makes it seem like you're pushing them to leave and you just want to go home. So, when the check is ready, like so, I will take this back and I will charge the check at our machine, and you have 2 minutes from grabbing the check to charge it and bring it back to the table. It's just one of those little things to make sure that you can get them out as fast as possible without them knowing that you want them out as fast as possible. The last thing you're going to want to do is when you get back to the table and you hand them the receipt. Here you go, sir. Here's your receipt. You want to just thank everybody for coming and invite them back and just let them know that it was a pleasure having them in. And yeah, so that is, I'm going to go ahead and shake everybody's hand because that's always a good way to ensure good times. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for serving me.
Thanks for coming in. It was a pleasure having you in. Thank you. And yeah, so there's everything you need to know to ensure effective table service.
Bless Michael.